Welcome to our first Lucky Star. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Andrew.
Hi Andrew, can you tell me about yourself?
I'm an Australian figure skater and I coach the Macquarie Ice Rink.
Great. From your knowledge, how and why an attitude is formed within our society?
An attitude is formed from, from a young age or from when something is taught to someone. It can be taught because of something bad has happened or a lot of things can help form an attitude, but normally it's taught to someone from a young age, I think.
Yeah, so for my project, I'll be interviewing people about their attitude toward the LGBT community. So what is your own attitude toward the LGBT community?
I don't really have an attitude towards it. I think that you can do whatever you want if it's making you happy and it's not hurting anyone or hurting yourself.
Yeah. So according to the National LGBT Health Alliance, LGBT young people from age 16 to 27 are 5 times more likely to attempt suicide. Why do you think that happened?
I think in a lot of groups of people it's taught that a negative attitude is taught to people towards LGBTQ community, so then people don't feel like they have people around them that accept them for who they are. They'll feel confused and feel like something is wrong with them. So then it's easy for someone to go, well, there's something wrong with me. People around me have a negative attitude towards how I'm feeling and feel like they're stuck, and that's an easier way out than to try and solve and change people's minds about things.
So if you were given a chance to improve the attitude toward the LGBTQ community, what would you do?
I don't know if there's anything large scale that I can do. All I know is that I can be accepting of the people around me, and if I do ever see anything, speak out. I can teach young kids if I see anything out on the ice or in my day-to-day life that if there was a negative attitude, that's not the way to be. It may not be a negative attitude towards the LGBT community, but I've seen kids on the ice in my day-to-day life speak in a way that was racist before, and I've spoken out to those kids and said, hey, that's not right. Those other little kids are no different to you. We shouldn't treat other people differently because of that. So it would be the same kind of thing. If I ever saw anything, and I would speak out about it, but all I can do is be accepting and show people that you should be accepting too, because there's no difference between any of us. We're all the same on the inside, and what we do in our personal lives at home doesn't affect anyone else. So yeah, that's about all I can say.
Thank you so much for the time. Yeah. We'll head to the next customer. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Alicia.
Alicia, can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Japanese. I live in the Penrith area. I'm 20 years old.
Yeah. So from your knowledge, how and why is an attitude formed within human society?
I think thoughts and attitudes are typically formed by people's surroundings, so whether it's their peers, their family members, their friends, or just the community around them, sometimes even media can influence those kind of things, yeah.
So what's your own attitude toward the LGBT community? Because my topic is going to be about LGBT community.
Yeah, so pretty positive, yeah. I feel like they're exactly like everyone else. They deserve the exact same rights everyone else has, no matter if you're heterosexual or homosexual, should all be treated the same.
So according to the National LGBT Health Alliance, young people aged from 16 to 27 are 5 times more likely to attempt suicide. Why do you think that happened?
I think there's still a negative stigma against the LGBTQ community. There's a lot of homophobia around today still. Even though we are kind of progressing as a society, I still feel like there's a lot of room for improvement, and typically with younger people, I feel like there's still a lot of bullying in schools, and they find something like that is easier to pick on. So, yeah.
So, have you ever experienced or witnessed any negative approach to the toward to LGBT community?
Yeah, so I went to a Christian school. I grew up in a Christian household. So I witnessed a lot of that kind of behavior. Like whether it came to like even teachers and principals at my school, they hold very like homophobic views, and the students as well, which is really hard to see.
So, what do you think? What kind of negative impact would have onto the LGBT community?
I feel like views like that make them feel very isolated. They feel like they don't belong anywhere. Find it hard to make friends with people. Find it hard to be themselves, and in turn, that can really put them in a spiral of depression, or maybe even contemplate suicide. Yeah.